Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sweet Jess 1979. I'm coming today with a video to show you, it's going to be actually a cooking video, to show you how to make fried dumplings. So these are the ingredients that you need. You need flour, sugar, baking powder, some salt, butter, a measuring cup, and a bowl to mix your ingredients in. So the first thing that we're going to do is you need 4 cups of flour. I'm making enough for a serving of 6. So what I'm going to do is guys, I'm using one hand, so let's see if I can do this. So the first ingredient would be 4 cups of flour, and this measuring cup measures up to 2 cups. Okay. So I'm gonna pour the flour up to the top, and this will be 2 cups of flour. I'm making a mess. Okay, this is harder than I thought with one hand. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's 2 cups of flour. Pour it in your bowl. And I'm going to add another 2 cups because for a serving of 6, it calls for 4 cups of flour. Okay. And I am making a mess. So, and this is another 2 cups of flour. And pour it into my bowl. Okay. And once I have that, I'm going to take my baking powder, and this is by Argo, but I'm sure you can use any brand of baking powder. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to use a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. Okay, so I have a teaspoon. You need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So here's 1 teaspoon, and then I'll get another teaspoon. Okay, and you just pour it into your flour. Once that's done, you need a teaspoon and a half of salt. So I'm just going to pour the salt on the teaspoon, like so. That's 1 teaspoon, and I'm just going to pour a little bit more, half a teaspoon. Okay, and that's a half a teaspoon. Okay, now we have that. Next, we're going to add some sugar. I don't measure the sugar. I just pour it as I feel fit that it will be enough. So I would say about maybe a half a cup of sugar. I'm pouring in here. So about 1/4 of a cup of sugar I've used, you can say. So once we have that all done, okay, I'm going to get my butter, and I'm going to use about 3 teaspoons of butter. And next, what you need to do is add a half a cup of cold water. It has to be cold water. Half a cup of cold water. So I have my half a cup of cold water. I'm just going to pour that into the mix. And I'm just going to pour a little bit at a time. And I use my hands. My hands are clean. I'm going to use my hands to knead the dough, just to mix everything together. I didn't pour all the water in because I want to, it has to be like a doughy consistency. It shouldn't be loose at all. Okay, so I'm just going to pour some more water. This is hard to do with one hand, but we're getting it done. Okay, I'm just going to pour that in like that. Just knead it in, knead it. I might need a little bit more water. Yeah, I definitely need a little bit more water. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna get this water. Okay. Okay, just gonna pour a little bit more water in here. I don't want it to be too loose. Okay, so I'm using another half a cup of water, but I'm not going to use the whole half a cup. Just trying to mix everything in there. And it gets all over, kind of messy, but the ending result is delicious. Okay guys, so I'm going to knead this dough and I'm going to come back to show you the consistency of how it should be so you can start rolling it into little balls. I'll be right back.